What happened in the Oval Office on Monday was a turning point for all of us. The President of the United States welcomed to the White House his new pal, a Central American dictator who runs a mega prison known for starvation and torture that's now partially funded by American taxpayers to the tune of $6 million a year. A prison that our own government has, by its admission to the Supreme Court, sent at least one person in error. The government disappeared a father from Maryland who's lived and worked here for 15 years, who they've accused of being a gang member based on nothing but hearsay from one cop who later pleaded guilty to police misconduct. That's it. There was no other evidence, no trial, no convictions, not a single criminal charge in 15 years. The only thing he got from a judge was a legal order that he not be deported to El Salvador, the place where he's now serving a life sentence. The Supreme Court just ruled, without any noted dissent, that the government must facilitate this man's release. But in the Oval Office on Monday, Trump and his dictator friend said no. They mocked the journalist who asked whether they'd abide by the court's order. The Attorney General, the Secretary of State, and the White House Deputy Chief of Staff all lied about the facts of the case. They invented quotes from the Supreme Court ruling out of thin air. Then the president said he would love to send American citizens, to the dictator's prison. And then he was caught on mic asking him to build 5 more. That same day, we found out that the government also disappeared a PhD student for nothing but the crime of writing an op-ed. They disappeared a 19-year-old who federal agents admitted was the wrong kid. They disappeared a Harvard medical researcher who has a valid visa just because she forgot to declare frog embryos at the border. And they've done the same to hundreds of students, legal residents, and immigrants who've never been charged with a single crime. But Monday was a turning point because this is all finally breaking through. It's getting more coverage, more people are paying attention, more elected Democrats are speaking up, some are even planning a trip to El Salvador to bring this man home. More conservative pundits and legal scholars are speaking up, even Joe Rogan thinks it's bullshit. And so do most Americans. Most voters support some of Trump's immigration policies, but not what we're seeing now. Big majorities don't support deporting immigrants who've been here for 10 years, who haven't broken any laws, who haven't committed any crimes. Majorities don't support sending immigrants to foreign prisons, and majorities certainly don't support sending American citizens to foreign prisons. But now we have to keep pushing, keep speaking out, keep sharing these stories with everyone we know. It is not a time to stay quiet, because this is much bigger than immigration or deportation policy. This is about whether we live in a free country where our rights are protected, or a police state where none of us are safe. This is the whole ballgame, and it's time to act like it.